You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter. And they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Young Kweku has it all teed up. And here we go from New Orleans. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Allen taken right to the air. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 5. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Allen on 3rd and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Terrific return here, 24 yards. And the Chargers take possession. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he has the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Young Kweku on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, kid, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
2nd and 8. Got Everett, and it's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. 1st down throw for Allen. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And it sets up second down. Back to the air, Allen. He puts everything behind this one. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Chargers take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really put... downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Man in motion here. Pass play on 1st and 10. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
2nd and 10 now. He's on the move. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Man in motion, headed right. To throw it on 1st down. And this is going to be an LA touchdown. The Chargers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Pass play now. Escapes the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Working quickly here. They kick the running back in motion. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. The back's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Saints reach pay dirt for the first time this game. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. He fires one deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They're throwing it. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a 1st down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Slot man in motion left. To throw again on 2nd and 10. Pass is cut at the 9. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints parlay the interception into points. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He beams one. Full extension, and he brings it in! That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They've got a first to begin the frame. A give now from the gun. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. Offense in the hurry up here. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. All right, here we go, second down. Running it after the penalty. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. They have themselves another 1st and 10. They go play action here. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
The pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Has it at the back of the end zone, but the throw carries him out of bounds. It's incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately no connection to be made.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. He's within striking distance. To the house, touchdown LA! The Chargers take a second quarter lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Koo on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 14.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Finds his man, Gray. Running in the red zone. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Any anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints tie this game at 21. Reed now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing from the gun here. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. Well, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They'll run here following the penalty. And they had that one contained right at the line. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Here he is on 3rd and long. He's got time. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Awareness. That's what I call it, Kate. Awareness. You got to have a game awareness and understand the situation. 3rd and long, you should never take a sack. Put the ball in play or throw it away, but don't take a sack in that situation.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Saints will get set to take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now a give left side. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Back to the well again. And this run doesn't have the juice of that last one. He's stopped at the line.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Motioning left is their running back. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They give it to him again. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon. who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he can do like we just saw.
They go play action on first. Searches from the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That was simply a case of not enough time available to let that play develop. That throw was out so quick, and he wasn't able to reel it in.
Throwing on 2nd and 10. Short pass brought in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one hits for 30, and the Saints are going to have a first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get... And he hauls it across for the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll run here from the gun. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. From the 32. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Coup on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers tie us up 28-all. Coup all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, Nola connecting. It's incomplete.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Throwing it again on 2nd down. He's throwing deep to the left side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Third and long for him here. Chased out to his right. Wide open, downfield, got it! And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Still sticking with the passing game. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second and 10 now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And as this play winds up out of bounds, let's see what that flag is all about. A good find for a nice gain, but you're not going to see that on the stat sheet later because they get him for an illegal forward pass.
Yeah, this is one of those penalties, Kate. They actually give you so much grace. If you have any body part touching that line, even a little tiny pinky toe, it's allowed. But in this case, everything was ahead of it, and therefore the play was for naught.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. He's back to throw. Flush down out to his left. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Back-to-back carries here. He's contained at the line for no gain. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. And it's a pick-6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Well, we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. Running it now out of the gun. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing now on 1st down. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. So 2nd down coming up. Here's a throw. Hits him on the out route. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Rolling left, buying some time. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Working quickly here. They send a receiver in motion right. From the red zone now. He has it at the 5. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Strong. Will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. Coup on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers tie this game 35 apiece. Coup all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Looking up towards the dome, can't bring it in clean. He'll elect not to bring this one out, so give him the touchback. We'll start at the 20. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Simple dive up the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Throwing from the gun. Finds a man right side. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Offense in the hurry up here. Running for the marker on second. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
On gain of a yard, brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Completed over the middle. And they're able to touch him down, so that's going to bring up 4th down. The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Looks like they will indeed try it, 4th and 2. Williams coming in motion right. Back to throw it. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure of the drive's right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve, complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now, off play action. Got Everett, and it's complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
The give here on 2nd. And he'll go down here at the 16. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach 3rd down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Another carry for him. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
This time it's a passing play. Cut near the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal.
I'm sure Coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll try and punch it in. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. They don't pick up anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Kate, this isn't even about bending and not breaking. This is about breaking the will of your opponent. Getting in the red zone, stuffing the run, sacking the quarterback, totally changing the energy and the momentum of this drive.
And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints take a 4th quarter lead. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to drag him down after a decent gain. He gets up to the 36.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. A 5-yard gain on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Buys time, rolling right. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Dumps it off to his running back. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Chargers will have a 1st. They're going play action. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely. Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
On the move, headed right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Chargers down by 7. Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. Looking to throw. Forced out to his right. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He's on the move. And he breaks out the slide. Didn't want to take a hit, but he is just shy of the 1st down marker. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
And he's brought down for a loss. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
At the 48-yard line.
With the win in hand, they'll take the knee and let this clock run out.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
Out for one final kneel down, partner, and this should do it. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. And this streak will live to see another week as they take down yet another opponent over Brock. What has been an incredible stretch of games for them. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.